I think it's pretty well known that I'm a convert to Catholicism. I entered Catholic school in 1958. I was 11 years old, and I was very anxious to belong, as most 11-year-olds are, to belong to the world in which they are a part of. After a few conversations with the pastor, I began taking Tuesday afternoon post-school catechism lessons with him to prepare myself to be received into the church, which I was at the Easter Vigil in 1959. And so I was baptized, and I made my first Holy Communion at that Easter Vigil Mass in 1959. And I was so excited because receiving the Eucharist for me as a youngster meant that I belonged. I was a part of the family of faith. And I still feel the excitement that I felt because the Eucharist is an opportunity to belong. Christ calls us in the Eucharist to belong to the family of faith. Now, as I grew up and entered the seminary and became a priest, I can remember talking to my grandmother about that. And she would often say, I'm not worthy. Well, who among us is worthy to receive the Eucharist? Even after the most complete and detailed confession, acknowledging all the things that we have done wrong, receiving absolution, we are still unworthy to receive the Eucharist. It is Christ's desire to invite us to himself that is the energy that brings us to the Eucharist, not our worthiness or our unworthiness. Now, after all of these many years, I must say that the fact that Jesus, the same Jesus that walked the streets of the Holy Land, that touched the lives of so many countless people, healing them and encouraging them and raising some of them from the dead, it is that Jesus that is alive and in the Eucharist and coming to me for the very same reasons that he touched the lives of those people in Palestine during his own earthly sojourn. So I feel close to Christ because in receiving the Eucharist, I'm with the one who has redeemed the world and who continues to invite people like myself to be one with him in receiving Holy Communion. I still feel on occasion the same excitement that I felt that evening in 1959, receiving Holy Communion for the first time.